Okay. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Lost and Random. I'm laughing because I've said this now like 5 times. All the other ones will be cut out of this. I was just gonna honestly stop the recording and restart it, but I can just cut it just as easily. I'm sick, so I may be quiet. I talked about how I'm on call for work. That happened like twice right at the beginning of the video. I was called regarding some issues going on. Even though I'm not working today, I'm off all week. It's wonderful. So yeah, a lot of interruptions right off the bat. A lot of crazy stuff had happened. I had issues with my light. Because I had fixed it was all a dream in between this and the last episode. I got the stuff to fix it. So I tried fixing it and it worked pretty good, other than the remote that it came with actually works for my main light that I use. I need a sip of that tea for my throat. So sorry if I don't talk a lot. Sorry if my throat's weird again for this episode. I am sick, but I want to get this done. I want to make sure that I have video and content coming out for everyone, and I'm really enjoying this. Even though I'm sick, it's still a lot of fun. You know, I'm not torturing myself doing this. I'm still really enjoying it. I'm not, forcing it, other than I would probably do this when I'm sick anyways, play games or watch some anime, something along that line. Anywho, so let's get into it. I gave the other spiel so many times now. And then, like, every time I go to actually start playing is when the interruption happens. So sorry if that was a terrible intro and I didn't explain anything well. I'm just ready to play, and I hope you're ready to get going too. Especially because that bag... I was not expecting the Bag Brother twist and turn. And also it explains this pocket from the earlier episodes where I was like, what is the point of this? So it seems like I just remembered. It seems like the queen... Yeah, I may not talk a lot because of my throat and I'm sick, and then I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah, these bags are full of kids, I think, and I don't know why the queen is killing all these children. What she's exactly really after. Now she seems to be having our sister, Odd, killing kids and kill Lucky, push her off. So, unless Lucky's alive, or maybe she'll be like the Bag Brothers and we'll have to fight like her spirit, because I didn't realize that they were gonna be dead. And be like Shadow Man people, and then bring me out here and Shadow Man themselves. Can we do the well again? Let me just check real quick. Oh, now both my hands are glowing. Interesting. Before, just my one hand has been glowing, but now both are glowing. One's purple, one... Where's Dicey? Dicey chase after them? Oh, there they are. Oh, look how creepy that looks. Oh, there's Dicey. Appeared out of nowhere. Get close, but not too close. Selfie moment. Maybe this will be my thumbnail for this video. So that's the Bag Brothers. Look at them run, too. I wonder if they're able to talk. I wonder if they were... Because I'm thinking that they were dead this entire time, right? Possessed by the bag, becoming like little shadow men. I'm curious if that's what the Shadow Man is. That's like his... If the Shadow Man's... Like, because he stored burn in his stomach. What if the Shadow Man was just like a bag and then got fed and grew strong enough to become like what he is, or something like that? Or maybe he was someone who had that bag before them, and that's how he became who he is. I don't know. It's interesting though, so I don't think the Shadow Man is actually dead either, because he just poofed away. But I don't, we didn't fight him or anything, so I don't think he's dead. Oh, we're at the bridge now. Right? This is where we... Oh no, I guess it isn't. There's water. it's also so strange because so these are the Bag Brothers, but they got like the third eye on their head and then dice on their chest, which it looks, I can't tell what number that is. If I had like a first person, it's either a 4 or a 6. Really bizarre, and I can't talk to him either. What was I do this? Nothing. Okay, we're trying just to see. Oh, is that a boat coming? Whoa. Could be a thumbnail. Can't rotate or anything, so. Await death? Whoa. Oh, so maybe they're just dead. And their souls are getting reaped? I don't know. This is neat though. I don't know if this is good or bad. They seem very casual about all of this. I don't know if it's a good time to sleep even. I'm talking way more than I should be. Whoa. Doesn't seem like that's good. These scenes are so cool. Whoa. That messed with my head a little bit. My head's not all there, so that's probably not.
I'm over here.
She's calling for me? Oh. So cool.
Over here, Even, I'm right here. What's the matter with you, Even? I'm right here, Even. Come get me.
Oh boy. Something seems wrong. Oh,
Some rescuer you are, Even. He couldn't find me. He left me alone, Even. He left me with her. And look what you made me do. There's nothing left, Even. You're too late.
oh no. So, like, I'm upset because I feel like she lost herself. And I'm, like, blaming her. She's blaming me for not rescuing her soon enough. Seems like. So I think basically what she's saying is the queen... She tried to stay safe so I could rescue her, doing what the queen wanted, maybe to stay alive, hoping that it would come before it got too far, but now that she had to kill Lucky, she feels like she's gone too far. Is this like a Sasuke Naruto moment? Whoa. Seymour and Nanny Fortuna. Oh no. Oh no, did Nanny Fortuna get Seymour? So Nanny Fortuna is alive?
The girl from Onecroft.
Who? This Even girl you keep mentioning? Sounds like a made-up name to me. Is her first name Get?
No, Even is her first. Ha. Put him on board my carriage. Her Majesty will know just how to make you talk.
Oh no, Seymour. Oh no. Just hide in here. There's an owl living in that shed. More like a porter potty, but... checking. I know there's usually not anywhere you can like go. So we're gonna do another teleporty. Ooh, that is cool, but very well done. What was that? Ooh. Oh, there's more than one of her. Oh no. I'll try to get them all. Maybe those are like fractions of her soul. Can I? Okay. Oh, there's one up there though. Shit. Well, I can't get that one, so it seems like I can collect these, but I can't collect them all. Well, I'll try to collect as many as I can at least. Wonder if there's a way I can't collect those. Should I check? I don't want to spoil anything, but I do kind of want to know just in case. Because if this is like the moment that, like at the end of the game, lets me either save or not save her. Not that I have a hard save, it's too late. If I'm not supposed to collect them, I already have them. If I am supposed to collect them, there's some I can't get, so. Doesn't say either way, so I'll still try to get them. All the ones I can. Or are they coming back? Or did I just miss that one and I'm just silly? I need to get all of you. Odd. Makes me feel better if I feel like I'm collecting little pieces of your soul to restore your true self again. Ooh, those sounds. I hope you guys can hear these sounds as well as I am. I've kept the volume higher on the game for the purpose so you can hear like all those cool sounds when they're happening. Also character dialogue. Ooh. Well, I don't think I can collect all of them. Can I try? Here we go. Oh, this is going to take forever. Is this like the biggest waste of time in the world right now? Oh, God. For a second there, it seemed like there were infinite of them. One of the glowing masks is definitely the mask that she was given. Yeah, it starts to seem like there's a lot of them, and then I just realize it's the angle I'm looking. Oh, whoa. There's like multiple colors of her, too. Maybe this is like a super secret achievement. Get all the odds in this room. Oh.
Hey, Even. You finally made it.
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. I didn't get them all. So disappointed in myself. Odd, it's so good to see you.
Good to see me. If it really was so good, what took you so long?
We need to go, now! Odd, I've been trying to find you. I've been doing everything I can to get to you. Odd, you have to understand. I've been trying to help.
Right. You take forever to get here and now I'm supposed to just follow you back? Please. You abandoned me even. You left me to sink or swim in a horrible new world. And guess what? I swam.
Oh no, she got a sword too. No. Odd, no, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to save you, Odd.
What did you want even? To go on a big adventure? To use me as some sort of, what, motivation? Some grand excuse? Because from what the Queen's told me, you've been running around in every district just having a great old time while I've been here suffering.
Odd, please, I've done everything I could. It's not like that, Odd. She's lying to you.
Right. Were you doing everything you could when you were meeting royalty in 3 Town? Getting buddy-buddy with 2 Town's mayor? You've abandoned me even. The Queen's told me all about it. I don't know. Maybe you wanted me to die. You'd have this tragic backstory. You'd be so much more interesting to everyone around you in Wanecroft. How poor, brave Eve tried and failed to save her sister.
Man. No, that's not it.
In a way, I should be grateful. I finally know who I am.
It's not who you are. My goodness. Girl. You can't be putting me through this ringer right now. I am not well enough. I'm gonna like pass out from overwhelmedness. I don't know if that's a thing. Odd, listen to yourself. This isn't you.
Oh no, this is me. I finally know who I am. Can you say the same even? I found my home. My true home. The Queen's love is tough, but she will never abandon me. You're not taking that away from me. So I don't want to be rescued, okay? I've changed even. And it's about time you did too. The true dice brings order. The Queen brings order. And you, all you are, is an agent of chaos.
Oh no. Oh shit, what the fuck? I'm trying not to swear. Aw. That was not a pep talk. Sir, you need better
I
words.
didn't want any of this, you know. I thought I wanted to save my sister. And then I wanted to go home. But now, I just don't know anymore.
Yo, what is wrong with you, girl? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, I'm dead. Boo-hoo, I never got to do what I wanted. That's you. I was doing an impression of you just now.
I don't...
Look, maybe your sister's a lost cause now, and maybe she's not. But if I were teamed up with an amazing dice who have only made more powerful through my adventures, I wouldn't be crying to myself in the back of that boat. I'd be out there kicking evil queen butt, no matter what. You've got a superpower, sis. Don't waste it. Stop her and save everyone. You think I like shuttling dead children to the other side? Because I don't. I got other things I could be doing. You can do this, even. So find your courage and dry your tears. Because this looks like your last stop.
Oh, the ghost.
And hey, happy 12th birthday, kid.
Does that mean I have 6 now? Whoa. So can I can roll a 6. Well, that's great. Sniper shot. Nice. Oh, wait. Bigger sniper shot. Nice. Here it comes. Any others? Bigger sniper shot? That's hilarious that I was like, damn, that was a terrible pep talk. And then it came. And that was actually wonderful. Oh, wait, there's two more. Maybe not, though. Or there's something blocking him. With the ghost.
Even was back on track, more determined than ever to save whoever and whatever she could from that horrible queen, which is great. That's a story I'm much more interested in narrating.
So what? I wonder. The ghost. So, is the ghost like the good part of Odd's soul, and is trying to help us save her? I guess it was just these blue things they saw.
On the other side of that long abandoned and silent door was Even's destiny, whatever it would turn out to be.
Yeah, that door's looking rough. Was this the card making town that got destroyed? Man, I have a 6 now. I feel like, I could definitely make a much better. Although I totally am fine with this as is. Might be worth getting rid of the bow 1 though and getting like the critical 20 or something in there. Nah, we fine. That 5. Isn't this where the hermit was going? So I wonder if we'll see him. Oh, I hope he's not dead.
She strode towards it with determination.
Underbelly. Yeah, because these were like the card makers, right? It was by Tropolis. I think this is where the hermit was going. I hope he made it here okay. Well, there are people here, so... I feel like, oh, there's Manny Dex. He'll save me if something goes wrong.
Ain't nobody come to that gate since forever.
So, you guys like living here? Very factory-esque.
There were nobody there a moment ago, and then bam! Here you are. Really makes you think.
You alright, child? That was a long way down. As long way down as it could have been. Yeah, this place is looking pretty rough. I don't know how much money I have. Hopefully enough to get the rest of the cards. Maybe I will now. And how the heck did Manny Dex get here if no one else has been through the gate? How the heck did Manny Dex get in here? And why is Manny Dex everywhere? There is something going on with Manny Dex. I feel like there is a secret story with Manny Dex, and I have completely missed it.
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards. And I got good news for you.
Or maybe Manny Dex is the ghost. And he's long been dead for his love of cards. Because I'm pretty sure that's like against the laws or the rules. Oh man. Crazy stuff is going on. I'm just gonna go through see if there's any. Yeah, I don't think so. I was just trying to see if there's any like random achievements that I could get I think the only achievement I don't have that I should probably have by now, if I wasn't so terrible, is probably all the cards. I don't think I have enough money now to get the rest of them.
You won't believe your eyes. Cool city, eh? Filled with machinery and whatnot. But the people here make their own cards instead of buying them. Oh, that's bad for business, matey. But I'm happy to tell you that they don't hold all the cards.
Yeah. I still don't understand how you can be everywhere at once. It's fucking crazy. And I swore again. God darn it. I am sorry.
I'm not everywhere at once. I'm only here at once. Wherever I go, there I am. And
You're
where
gonna say
I
something
am,
smart.
there's cards. Ha! That's what I always say. Ask anyone.
Trust me, I
Hey,
know.
Speaking of cards, you want to trade some?
That's what you always say. Yeah, I definitely do not have enough to get all the cards. Man, I messed up my Mun situation. I've done all the quests too, but there's still a lot of cards to buy. Guess we'll just start here, right? Yeah, I mean, I still have a whole page. And there's a lot of twosies here. And probably 6 tropics is the end of the game. I don't know how much is going to be in this town. But I'll have to try to get all the money I can here.
Oi, you there.
Hello there. I don't know, I said it like that.
Yeah, you. I saw you. You came through that block gate somehow. That's against the rules, kid.
Some
Whole
enemies.
structure's been legally reclassified as a wall, not a door.
Sorry?
Oh, you will be, kid. That's against the rules.
But I'm just a little girl. I wasn't even in this. I didn't know the rules. I haven't been here before. How am I supposed to know? Well, you could have told me. You could have told me before I entered. You could have been like, you can't go through there, come through the other entrance. I would have done it. I didn't have to roll my dog didn't have to open the gate. Gate. Well, hot in here, isn't it? Oh, no.
Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice. It's real, isn't it? You've got a real dice there. Admit it.
Shit. He heard me. It's just a box that walks and talks. No, it's just a box. It's a box that it walks and talks. I mean, it's a dog. It's just a dog. It's a dog. I swear it's a dog. It's a dog wearing a costume. I made it. It's really well done. You could say that I'm like a professional cosplayer. Like literally, you could say that. You could say I'm a professional cosplayer. You could totally say that. Believe me. Look at the dice. I mean, my dog might get upset.
That's what real dice do. Guards! Guards!
Shit. Why do you even have guards? I would just like to say, rude. Wow, a 1 right after I get a 6. All right, we're gonna spear ya. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, I got a 5. Yeah, might as well, right? We'll get this, and we'll get 1 ball 1. Oh, I messed that up. And you didn't see that, please. Who wants it? You do? Alright. Oh. I was trying to hit B. Oh, I thought I was going to kill him beforehand. Didn't even need to use my last hand. I shouldn't be that cocky. That's just a bad idea. A lot of those. I need more of those. I'm going to have to, like... This is, like, the town with the least amount of those. And I'm going to have to, like, exit and enter probably, like, 20 times off camera so I can get all the cards.
You won! Why, you beat him like it wasn't even a thing! Keep it away from me!
She is a little sassy. But I don't think she'd be mean. I think she would stay kind. That's kind of the route we've been going with, right? God, I messed my facial up more, I feel like. It looks like it's like, oh, wrong side of my face. That was sad. Looks like it's bald here. It's not. There's actually a lot of hair there. It's just because there's so much on the other side. On the two sides of it, you can't tell. It just looks ridiculous. And I got like this bald spot a little bit here. It's gotta grow back in. It's because I had an ingrown hair like right here. It was like a long, big ingrown hair. And I was trying to get it out and I couldn't get out with tweezers, and that was the result. Is I made a bald spot on my face, and there's hair there now too, but you can't see it. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I feel like I'm getting like loopy sick at this point. Cause like my body's so drained and all the stuff I'm doing. Can I go about my business now?
Yes, of course. Oh, I shouldn't have interfered.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Take this card, yeah? Please. It's very valuable, and I want you to have it. It's a token of my regret. Oh, and esteem. You and your cube. I esteem you a lot now. Okay? I'm going away forever now to rethink my choices in my life and live it long and peaceful like, right? Right.
Sounds more like it. Nice to meet you. So let's so 4 cards. That was a side quest. That's fine. What's this? There's a quest outside of where we just were? Or have we not been there yet? No. Oh no, we're not. We're heading over there. Okay. I thought that was the entrance because I saw the gate. Yeah, it was the gate. There's a quest. How did I miss that? Did I go and mess up? Because I can't get back out there. Oh, I can't. That seems like I gone messed up. Oh man. Will take a little good chunk of time to get back here if I have to restart now. It's not like a phone. We need a lot more of that. Oh yeah, we need more than 80 coins. talk to these guys.
Where does all this junk come from? We don't make it here. Something tells me a change is coming, but it never says when.
Talk to you. There's nothing here, right? I'm sorry if I'm being like extra thorough. Cause I'm worried once we enter 6 Tropolis, I guess it's gonna be like A to B to the end. I want to make sure I can get more money. Oh, there's the ladder to get back up though. Well, I guess that ladder doesn't take us back up though. Is that a... Sure is. Can I get that though? It's up there. I might go up there. Oh wait. Is that it right there? It's it right there. Being thorough, I know, I'm sorry. Oh, too much spinny makes me sicko. Sicky. Let's see. I'm a terrible hummer. It's awful because one of the like best vocal exercises you can do for like voice like therapy, healing, training exercises, all sorts of things is different humming exercises. So I've been humming a lot, and sometimes now I just find myself humming randomly, but I'm so bad at humming. Probably because... So something else I found out about my throat issue is because of whatever is going on, like I don't use my voice correctly anymore. So part of the reason why I'm so bad at humming is because I forget. I'm not going to ever explain it correctly, but it's kind of like having a backdraft. Like it's like the air is catching and it's like pushing back in. So I'm never speaking clearly quite like I should be anymore, which I don't know. I don't really ever listen to myself other than now watching these back when I'm editing. So humming helps like loosen things up and like get rid of that, I guess. And it helps. I mean, one of the exercises does, well, a couple of things I do. It's fascinating though. It would be, I would love more enemies. I would love to hear a voice actor though just talk about all the different things they do to like train their voice and get, you know, different inflections going that they maybe didn't have before. I know, 1. Give me a 6. Should I just do Crystal Curse and Poison? I mean, either one's gonna do damage to him, right? But I feel like Crystal Curse is pretty good, so I like that. Plus we need more of these anyway. The 4. My Crystal Curse right off the bat. No reason to use this, so I guess we'll just get the bow. Now we have Crystal Curse and a bow. This should one-shot him. Especially because we had the Crystal Curse maxed. I guess it's a good thing I put the bow back in. Oh, he could get me. Oh, he's about to attack me. 4. Oh, perfect. Get this and we'll double my spear up. destruction. Yeah, my hand's not too terrible. Although I guess if I was gonna be able to get the coins, they wouldn't be rewarding me still with pretty good, decent amounts of coins either. Still, but unless there's something else, I guess I should go over here and check just to make sure there's not like any secret hidden pockets or whatever the statues are called. At least he broke that fence. Very rude of him.
The town was bustling with life, even at this late hour. Perhaps the townspeople would have something interesting to share.
Maybe. Really don't like that question marker is still there. Also, there's a card symbol there, but I did get a card there. Maybe it's just not going away like it was before. Although, don't we have quite a bit of storybook pages still too? Yeah, we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 more. Yeah, could have just done the math on that one. Mind where you're going. This place can be dangerous. Got questions about this place. He's talking slow. Yeah, I do. I have lots of them, actually. If you mind answering all of my questions, well, I'm gonna have to show you my here-there slingshot. Sorry. I'm getting loopy for sure. Oh, 1 second. But we're gonna keep. It's responding. They were thanking me for my help earlier. I'm not even reading, I'm so sorry. Folks remember the dice these days on account of how there's only one. Your companion's frankly dangerous and ill-advised costume notwithstanding. But the cards were just as important. The right cards, you could change your fate. Fate of the whole queendom. Cards are what gave dice its power. Took pips, sure, but it also took real mighty cards. We don't make cards like that anymore, though. They sent me another message. This will only take a second. I would pause it here, but honestly, it'll only take a second. It's regarding my vacation I'm on. I put in when I did my time off request, because we're so limited staffed, that I would be available. Like I said, I'm on call. I would be available to, you know, because I do IT among a lot of other things, but IT is one of their big concerns while I'm out. And they're like, we don't know who's gonna be, you know, who can do this and this and this and this. Well, no one else can. I'm not gonna be able to, especially now. It's too late. Can't train people to do that. Plus, there's no one in the. It sounds bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way. Just literally, there's no one else capable who works for the company because we're so limited staff. And there's just no one who has that capability or ability anyway. So I put, knowing this and knowing other people of our limited staff would be off. And mind you, they already approved it. You're going to tell me while I'm on vacation, my vacation is no longer approved? Oh boy. I feel like my job is more and more at risk is going away. So I'll keep pursuing on my other avenues and my dreams and hope they pan out before that happens. Where I live currently, jobs are very, 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 very limited. And I would not be able to survive working most of them because they don't pay enough. And my job doesn't pay enough now, but ain't not the point. So now they're like, well, who's going to do it? I was like, well, when I put in my request, and the reason why it was approved is because I put in the stipulation that I could be contacted. Because we also have like an outside IT company that handles things and stuff. I handled like a lot of like smaller minor things, and because they provide like security and all these other things. So I put in there like I can be contacted for emergencies to do quick fixes in our system and in our IT system from my phone. Most of them are pretty simple, like clock outs and clock ins for different people and stuff. Or, you know, I can still put in tickets for both systems, their support staff. So I can still, it's all good. Like I can take me 5 seconds to submit the report. Like there's no. I'm reassuring them again that I will be available get the ticket submitted and for minor fixes. Because obviously I'm not going to be like, oh, this is wasting our time. We could play in this awesome game. But it's just so silly because it's like that's the whole point of that stipulation for the vacation, so that I could get it and use it so it didn't, disappear into the abyss. Because otherwise that's what happens. Use it or lose it kind of stuff. Was so that like, oh boy, like it dumbfounds me. Like that's the whole point. Like now you're contacting me while it's occurring about it. Like it's too late. If you had concerns and you needed me to reiterate and explain them, I should have been done before the vacation. I just can't fathom. And then they're like, well, let us know any issues you fix and how much time they take. You will compensate for the time. What are you going to compensate me for? Like, I get paid such a little amount hourly. And I'll have like a handful of fixes. Maybe that'll be like 30 minutes of time. When am I going to go to like the convenience store and buy a drink with that money? Like, and then it's got to be taxed. So what's the point, Oh wait, maybe it would be OT, which my company doesn't allow. So maybe I don't know. I'm just complaining. I'm sorry. I'm not in a great mood, and it just when I have all these conversations. It's frustrating because then I explain it and then someone else reaches me like, well, what about this? And then I explain it to them and then another person reaches out to me. It's like, I shouldn't have to explain myself to every single person. It's a lot of nonsense. It's just frustrating because I can't get into it for probably legality reasons as well, but there's a lot of crazy stuff happening for the company I work for that I probably can't speak about. And then everyone that I work with has been coming to me. It's like, hey, have you heard about this? And they ask me about it because they're like really worried about it. And they know I talk to everyone. So then they're like hoping that I know more information. And really what happens is that everyone just, all the different staff members end up telling me about all this stuff. Aides that work for the company end up telling me about all the stuff, PCAs, and then schedulers tell me about the stuff, and then they tell me about all the rumors they hear, and then I don't try to make assumptions because as you hear all those rumors, they start to come together and kind of piece together, and you start to be like, oh, this is not great. So I am always at all times worried that I won't have a job at any given point, but we'll see in time, I suppose, and I will keep just putting my time in here and effort, and hopefully you guys can enjoy these videos. Obviously this and this channel, along with the channel I want and other stuff I want to do with my fiance, and then my writing and publishing books, though that's my dream. That's what I would love to do as a living, and hopefully I can get there. But I'm not going to rely on it. I'm going to put as much time as I can in this. And then hopefully I'll just keep my ears open. If things start to look more and more south with where I currently work, then I'm going to desperately look for something else. I have been looking. I don't want to make it seem like, oh man, maybe if it's such up in the air, maybe you should always be looking. Well, I am always looking. But like I said earlier, the prospects are oh so bad where I live. So it's not like I can just move. I wish I could, but also, story of everyone's life. Everyone has different hardships, and that's just some of mine. People are going through a lot worse than me. So that's all I want to do is I want to add a little bit more joy to the world, doing something I enjoy, because that's bringing more joy to me. Ooh, language. And if I can share that with anyone who's willing to watch, then that's at least I'm adding something more. Some more goodness, some more positivity out there. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. You got to roll with the punches, and you just got to keep stepping forward. You just got to, There's gonna be bad, there's gonna be good. You gotta keep walking. That's all that matters. That's a big theme in this game, and I like it. And now I've wasted a lot of your time rambling, and because I got frustrated, and I apologize for that. That's a lot of nonsense you don't even need to know about, nor do you care about. Let us continue. This will probably be a little bit longer episode anyway, because we'll go longer than normal anyway. Because now I've ran it, and I gotta account for the long pause in the middle. What do you make? You don't know. You'll find out soon enough. I better not say anything more. Everywhere. Is she here? Can I talk to you again? No. Okay.
Who there, stranger?
Oh, I like your voice. Hiya.
You're not from around here, I can tell. Most folks living around here just want to do their jobs, honest, hard-working folks, you know.
Sounds Scottish. What would that be? Trying to think. I've learned some about the accent variants for Ireland and Scotland. I'm just trying to think. I can't remember in Scotland. One of them has a lesser. Is it? I think it's the opposite of Ireland. Southern Ireland has less accent, right? And then, or do I have that backwards? And then I think Southern Ireland, has lesser accent, and then Northern Ireland, has the more stronger, you can't understand gibberish accent. And then I think it's the opposite for Scotland. Unless I have this all backwards, or it's just all wrong, and I'm just misremembering everything. So I think the Southern Scotland accent's really strong, and the Northern Scotland accent is not as strong. Or maybe, like I said, maybe it's the same. Maybe I'm just misremembering altogether. It's been a hot second since I did it, because accents are really cool. So I like to listen to them, and I like to listen about different information about it. So. But my brain is not up to par today, so I've been getting into golf lately too. I'll talk about that after when I'm walking around in conversation. That sounds nice.
Aye, it was years and years ago. Back then, this was a place of magic, and the people were magic too. Hard working, but with a third eye open to the hidden rug weavers of the world, you know. Though maybe not open enough. Not since the Queen came. Oh, did not see that one coming, no. Now we got the old mystics here, mixed with people sent here as punishment. And of course the kids sent here by the Queen's black dice to grow up labouring. Still got a flavour of old magic, but it's fading away every day, you know. Every day there's more despair, more work, and less magic in the world. Anyways, here I am bending your ear. You be safe, stranger, you hear?
Yeah, I like that, though. Either way, Scottish-esque, right? I like that. Very nice, very wonderful. I didn't miss any stuff, right? Just being extra thorough. So yeah, I've been getting... I muted it. It should be good. My throat caught in my voice and I thought I was going to die. Oh, I need some water after that. Ooh, boy. First time that's happened. All day. Vehicle detected. Better check that quick. Last time a vehicle was detected, I had to run up because I had a sign for a package. It is a package delivery, it looks like. I don't turn my volume down and I go to watch it to check. My dog, Luna, will freak out when she hears the outside. And she's like, she just knows that means someone's here. I just want to see if that, I just want to make sure I don't have to sign for anything. Oh, he's going in slow-mo on the camera. Oh, no, he's in fast mo. You can ring the doorbell? Don't ring the doorbell, please don't ring the doorbell. Nope, no signing? Oh, perfect. Perfect, okay. That's good. Sorry about that. So yeah, I've been getting into golf recently. My father owns a business with golf simulators. So he's like addicted really badly to golf now, which he never thought it'd be something he would be into or play. And I have two uncles that are super into, well, three uncles, I guess. Well, two uncles that are super into golf, and then another one who's done it on and off, but enjoys it.
You're closer, Ethan. Closer than you ever were. Come, find me.
So the visionaries are here.
I've heard that voice before. It feels familiar somehow. I must have dreamt it.
Yeah.
Did she, though? Well, it was impossible for me to confirm.
Oh.
Since we narrators never got to see what's going on inside our characters' dreams.
Really?
Third person, omniscient narrator, my eye.
That's funny. Let's check the map real quick. So yeah, so I've been getting to golf, and I was getting pretty good at it, but I've had knee problems since I was a really small child. Growing too fast. I'm, not 6'5", but I'm 6'3". So I grew too fast and had a lot of issues due to that. I forget what it's called off the top of my head, so I apologize. So go over this quickly. I think we're doing okay. So, I actually had surgery on my left knee when I was 16 years old. I did PT since I was like 11 or 12 until that point, and it kept getting worse and worse. They had no idea what it was or what was going on, so they did a scope on my left knee, which ended up being, they were like, basically like, sign this paper, this allows us to do more intensive repair and stuff if we need to go beyond the scope while we're performing the scope. And I was like, yes, of course, because I rather, if we can do it all in one get-go, and like you do a scope and so let's say you find something's horribly wrong with the knee, like I don't want to have to wait to get it fixed, because then you can't just have another surgery right away. So if I was going to do it, I'd rather just get it all done. Jump down. So, I got a scope, and we'll send the episode here. We're basically at the end. I'll go through the story quick and then we'll end it here. So I'll pause this, talk to you guys for a second. That's what I've basically been doing anyway. So they went into my knee to see what was going on with it, and then it turns out that I have this very unique problem. It wasn't actually related. It's really to my other knee problems. So the thing has something to do with my bone density. I have a much higher bone density than most people. So basically that means like I'm probably never going to break a bone. My bones are very dense, very, very strong. Also means I'm at a very high risk of arthritis and stuff, because there's a lot of downsides to that other than the one plus side of you're probably not going to break your bones. So they went into my knee and they found, I know I was talking about golf and I got into this, I'm so sorry, that I had way too much cartilage, and it was causing all sorts of issues. And because I had so much cartilage, because of the way the movement works and everything in the knee, I'm going to explain this horribly. It's been a while anyway, but I'm not great at rephrasing the terminology that they gave to me anyhow. But basically what happened is I had all this extra cartilage, and some of it got formed into like this perfect sphere of cartilage inside my knee that was causing even more issues with the movement and stuff as well, which is why I was giving out so much, and it was in so much pain, and it was interfering with like the muscles and tendons and everything because of all the cartilage. So they actually had to like remove cartilage out of my knee. I still have more than most people would ever have in their knee, because they weren't like, we'll just take it out and leave it. They just they made sure they cleaned it out, flattened it out, removed what they had to, but left as much as they could, because obviously that's going to benefit me, especially with having denser bones in the long run, among some other things. And that resolved my knee issues, and my left knee's been great. And then my right knee, around a couple years after that, when I was 18, 19, started giving me issues. And then I didn't know what to do. Then around like 22, I got in really good shape. I was dropping weight like crazy. I was really healthy. Now, as you can tell, I'm not in the best shape of my life anymore. And I was still losing weight, but I was in really good shape. I was feeling great. I was running every single day, and then I changed it every day except for Sunday. I was doing like 6 to 10 miles every day, plus other exercises not related to running and everything. And I felt great. I felt good. And then one of the day I wasn't even running. It was late in the day. I didn't even run that day because I actually think something had come up, so I wasn't able to run like for a few days. And then so it had been a little bit as actually since I had run, and I hadn't had a chance to run yet. And I was on the phone with, at the time, my fiance, who was not my fiance at the time. And we were talking on the phone, and I went to go downstairs to use the bathroom, because where I was living at the time, the bathroom was downstairs, and I slept upstairs. So I went downstairs to use the bathroom, and as I was about to get to my stairs to go down, which actually occurred, old beautiful stone house, small because of it was an old stone house, and the stone is massive. Not the point. Anyway, I missed that house though. I stepped, and my right knee, which was always my good knee prior, that started giving me issues, but still was a good knee, just gave out. Just gave out randomly. It didn't hurt. It just gave out. Then I walked down the stairs fine, and like my knee started feeling almost like a dead leg. Like I had feeling and everything, but it was like started feeling like really loose, almost like if you ever watch MMA and you see them, they eat those leg kicks, and they get that leg and they like can't stop. It started to feel a little bit like that, that like dead leg going on. I was like, that's strange. And then I went to go step on the stair to go back upstairs, and I couldn't. I went to do it, couldn't. So I couldn't, like, I had no climbing, no, like, it was all gone. I couldn't get back up the stairs. So I slept upstairs. So I literally crawled up the stairs using my arms and my other leg, and then went to bed. And then for a long time after that, I did PT, I did all these other things, I did all these scans. They had no idea what was wrong. And finally, the doctor I was seeing, the orthopedic, was like, you really, because he was also a sport orthopedic, was like, we really just, you need a scope on this knee. He's like, revealing your old records and what I know about your other knee, he's like, I have a feeling that knee's probably very similar. It probably is the same issue because it was very, very similar, but most likely not as severe. And it probably was wearing on those muscles, plus some of the other issues I had growing up could have been an issue, because he felt like there was some loose, I forget what it's called, but like excess pieces of like flesh and muscle from the issues I had before. I probably didn't say that right at all. I'm so sorry. Anyone who knows any kind of medical knowledge, especially when it comes to legs. But he could feel like that when he would do my knee exam, he felt like there was some of that still in there, which should be cleaned up, removed, but wouldn't create the issue I was having. Could cause some discomfort and some on and off pain, but nothing like what I was having happen. So finally, towards the beginning of this year, I moved. Because I was moving, he was like, well, make sure you go to sport orthopedic, have him call me. He was like, this is my personal number. Great. He was a wonderful doctor. He's like, and make sure they know that, and then get into surgery as soon as you can, because I don't think this isn't going to get any better, but we won't be able to do anything else. So I signed something very similar that I did with my first knee, saying like, hey, fix this while you're in there, whatever it is, if possible. The doctor I saw didn't want to do surgery, wanted me to go back to physical therapy, which I had already done for a long time. And I was like, this is the doctor's number. Call him, speak to him. I had all the records sent to you. Like, this is what has to be done. Like, physical therapy isn't going to make it better. Like, I'm all for now surgery if I need to, but like, I literally basically could not walk. I went from being in like some of the best shape in my life to like, I couldn't move at all. I was basically a potato. So this is me now. So now I'm in like the worst shape of my life that I've ever been in. I finally ended up getting the scope. Ended up being like the same issue. I'm not real confident they fixed it completely correctly because of the issues I had and everything going on, but it's better, it's usable. But then because I was inactive for so long, because I just literally couldn't I was at the point of like, I step on it, I would fall to the ground. I could no weight. They didn't want me on crutches or wheelchair or anything like that because they wanted me to try to use it. So I was trying to use it as much as possible. Moving was a disaster with that going on. And this is all coming back to the golf, I promise. I'm folks, I keep repeating golf in my head as I'm talking because I'm like, I got to get back to the golf topic. So I got it fixed. But then so another problem I've had due to all my knee issues is I can't think of the specific muscle, but on the inside of my knee, on both of my legs, and this is actually still occurs in my other leg too. It's just not as severe as it is due to the, inactivity in my right leg. There's like this tendon muscle on the inside of your leg that is much smaller than most of the other ones anyway. But because of my knee issues, they're so underdeveloped, even though I was fairly active, due to the issues I was having and the way I would walk to adjust and stuff. So those muscles I've just never really used as much as I should have. So they're very underdeveloped. So both of my feet, instead of being straight, the muscle on my outside is massive, much bigger and more built than it should be, or typically, as I should say. Let's turn this on so it doesn't go crazy here. My controller die? Oh, I think my controller died too. Anyway, so it caused my feet, instead of being straight to the camera, they go out a little bit like this, because the big muscle is so big that it's literally basically pulling on the other muscles and whatever that is to make them go out a little bit. So I kind of have like a penguin. I don't waddle. I'm not that big either, so I don't waddle for size reasons either. But it looked like I have the feet position of a penguin, I should say. So when I walk, I always walk with them at a slight slant, which you think would cause me issues, but I actually have incredible balance and everything like that. So I'm so used to it because it's been an issue for so long that I've already compensated in every possible way, essentially, I could and my body could, to do it. But because of the inactivity, that muscle on that leg was so severely underdeveloped, and then weakened even more and got even worse, that when I did get my knee finally fixed, like I needed like serious physical therapy, but I couldn't afford physical therapy, and I didn't have insurance anymore shortly after my surgery. So my surgery was covered, but then I couldn't pay or cover anything else. So the physical therapist I used to see actually provided me with all the exercises I would need to do and told me how to do it and how to be safe. And they were like, hey, if you're having issues, if something's going wrong, call us, just let us know. Like, we'll do like an over phone consultation for you. Because between my issues as I was a child to like my last knee surgery, like I've seen the same physical therapist for half my life at least. Wonderful people, though. They're literally excellent. Been trying to strengthen that muscle, but also one of my other leg, which is better, because if I can strengthen the back, my feet, they said, should come back in, and I'll start to see that. And it shouldn't feel like my pulling on my muscles once it gets to that point either. So we're working on that, and I'm actually finally at the point where, like, when I would try to get back into exercising and stuff, like it was like I was almost re-injuring my knee because that muscle was so weak. It was causing issues that like it would start to give out after a while exercising, like even when I was doing light exercises. So I finally have that strength built up a lot where like I can do a lot of biking now. Still can't run. Hopefully soon. So I've been trying to bike as much as I possibly can because I want to get back into shape and everything. But so I was still having that issue when I started to golf because my father owns a place with golf simulators. So when I was playing, I also pulled my neck really badly, and then my like shoulder and like back blade area I had messed up real bad. I don't think I tore anything. I don't know because I don't have insurance, so I couldn't see a doctor. I think I just severely pulled like that muscle, and it just took a long time for it to heal. So like that was all messed up. So like I was having back pain between the leg and knee stuff because you're not walking right, and when you're doing a lot of movement, then obviously causes issues on your other parts of your body than between that and everything else. So I was getting pretty good at golf, other than my irons because I'm tall and I have really long limbs, so I actually need longer clubs. So I couldn't really hit my irons very well, but I had a decent driver and I was hitting pretty good with it. And I was getting pretty good at it, and I wanted to get more at it because my family is nothing but medical problems, I swear. But that's a story for another time because I won't even get into my nephew. Because my nephew, the only sport he can probably ever play for the rest of his life will be golf. It's probably the only sport he can do because he had a giant cyst in his leg that exploded. He had to have like his leg bones reconnected and all these pins and stuff put in there, and yeah, just then not to mention my father's medical problems. We're a strange family with strange medical issues. Not your average ones. It's so bizarre because it's one thing to have like the one person, but it's my father, my nephew, me, my mother, my sister has, we all have wonky medical issues going on. It's bonkers. So I got really good with my swings and everything. But then I couldn't play golf for a while, and I was working on, the strengthening and exercise and the PT I was doing, and everything got better. My legs better. So now I can like stand correctly and I can stand like straight. And I've been working on that a lot. Oh, the puppy's up. He's probably ready to go potty. He's starting to mess with Luna. You can actually see him in the background. You can see both of them. Oh, that's awesome. Luna is the tiniest purebred border collie you'll ever meet. Look at her. She's so tiny. But purebred border collie. She's a smooth coat. She's got a unique coat coloring too, I've been told. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So then when I went to go play golf a few weeks ago, I couldn't even hit the ball. I literally could not hit the ball. Because I had to like retrain because I got it to the point where I could hit it really well, but I wasn't hitting it correctly. So now that I can stand and move my body correctly, I was trying to hit it incorrectly, which was causing me just not to be able to hit it at all. A lot more goes into golf than you would ever think. At least I would ever think. So my parents actually got me a new set of clubs recently, and I found a really cheap bag that I probably shouldn't have got anyway, that I'm going to use for those clubs. And the clubs that I did have, I got at garage sale a long time ago, and they were customized for a guy tall like I am, but for some reason they're shorter than the standard club. So now I have clubs that are actually longer than your standard club, and they work really great. I tried them. Then my parents got them for me, which is really, really nice of them. They definitely did not have to do it, but I think they want, because my nephew, very, very, very close to my nephew. I practically raised him for his first years of his life, because my sister was always working, and he was sick a lot. So I was like always there taking care of him, babysitting, watching him when he was sick and when he wasn't sick. So we're very close, very bonded. So I want to be able to play golf with him. And then my father is like a plus for him because we're used to doing a lot of stuff together. We're pretty close. And I've done a lot of stuff for my father, and I worked for him for when I was 10. I was working for my father, and when I was 12, I was working for my father basically until I was 14 when I got my first ever official job as an ice cream scooper. So it gives me, I want to be able to play golf and help my nephew play golf and play golf with him to spend that time with him. But my father, also I know, looks at it as like, well, now you can play golf with me, because he's obsessed with golf. So I know that would mean a lot to him too. So hoping to get more into golf, do that. My fiance, her dad, super into golf, plays, really good player. So that'll make him happy too. And then she used to play some golf and she was decent at it, so she's going to actually use my old set because that's more, they're basically women's standards, the size of them, to play golf. So we'll play some golf together when she's up to. We'll play golf together. I said that twice in a row, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, because she's not a super fan of golf, she's like, oh no, you're going to be a golf person. But it's like, it's for mostly good reason, and it's fun, and it's good exercise, and I need all the exercise I can get so I can get going again and healthy. I've been rambling for a long time, so that's my golf story. But yeah, we're gonna end here, and then I'll come back. My controller's dead anyway, so I'll figure that out while I'm gone. Take these puppers out. The last thing I'll tell you, because it's also crazy, is I was actually going to do MMA. I know it's probably hard to tell because I don't look like I'd be an MMA fighter. I have really broad shoulders, which I don't know you can really tell that. And for some reason, I've always just been naturally really flexible. So I was getting into doing the jiu-jitsu and the boxing and everything. Well, not just boxing, because obviously it's more than that. But and I was starting to train, and I wanted to do MMA. That probably sounds crazy, especially when I'm so into anime and gaming. But I'm also big into outdoors and being outside. So I'm actually going to do MMA, and I was going to a gym that actually had some ex-UFC champions in it, and I loved it. And then I had all the issues happen with my knee, and then I couldn't go. And then I was meshing them because they were like, oh, you can come in, you don't have to pay. Let's just see if you like it first. So I was going there like a few times, like 2 or 3 times a week, basically, for a few weeks. And they were like, oh yeah, we'll let you keep doing it and doing that and see how you like it. And I loved it. I kept telling you that. And then I just disappeared. And I was like, I messaged him. I was like, I'm so sorry. I really do want to do, because I literally just talked about paying, because I was like, yes, I want to do this. And I was, I'm very mellow and mild, and I don't like hurting people. So was a problem. And obviously would be a problem to do MMA, and that probably sounds weird. But I had a lot of talents that also helped me with it. So I was going to do that, and then that got put off, and I was going to do it. And then the knee issue happened for so long, and now I'm like an old man. So I'll never do it now, probably. I think the only thing that I could possibly ever do now, because MMA, is, they say, a young person's sport, and I'm at the point where now I would start to learn all those skills again. Yeah, it probably wouldn't happen. But I gotta take this puppy out anyway. But yeah, the only thing I could probably ever do in a combat sport is maybe if I become a big content creator, do one of the content creator clashes or something that people are doing now, which I would love to do. So maybe down the road that's something I'll do. I'll never do MMA. I'll probably, once I get my legs healthier and stuff, I'll find a place where I can train MMA for fitness, because I do love it. I do love the sport. I love to watch MMA because I love martial arts. I grew up on martial arts, watching martial arts with my dad. Bruce Lee is an icon for both of us. So yeah, I'll stop there though. There's my long ramble. I'll put a ramble warning in, being like, ramble warning, I'm going to tell you a lot of random stuff about me. Brace it. But I will be back soon, and we'll keep going, and I'm so sorry for this delay, and thank you for bearing with me for all of this, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. And if you like this, comment, subscribe, or comment and tell me to please stop rambling, and I will try really hard to keep not rambling. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen, because it's getting interesting really, really fast. It seems to be rolling. So thank you again.